I don't know how well that's going to come out. That's just a little lick thing, right? I'm not even really going to really mix that much. Look at SpongeBob chilling. You know, one day I'll do something with the back here. I don't know. I need once I get a better camera, something, or better light, something better. I'm still using a Pixel 4XL. Beautiful to see you guys. It's been a while. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I truly appreciate all your support. There's rain going on out here. I did use the DAW. If I didn't, and I'm using all phone, disregard that part. But hope my intentions are to start the video off with making a little live couch session thing using the DAW, make it sound at least halfway decent, live playing over a little cute couple notes I put together with the looper, and then cut the part of the video and then let the sound come on the phone and then speak. So we'll see how that sounds, guys. I don't know how to use the DAW yet. I don't have a vocal mic. I don't have a mic at all. I do one day would like to get one, and where I can speak to you guys a little bit better. And remember to look at that little spot there. So anyway, I hope you guys are great. Let me know in the comments if you want how you've been doing. You know, I try to get to them as soon as possible. I have been babysitting my granddaughter full time for the past few weeks, as many of you know. I don't get much time to play like I used to, but what's really cool is when there's little gaps in between playing. When I do pick up, I do feel like I've got a little bit more to say, if that makes any sense. But sadly, my chops aren't up. You know, you need to be playing every day to keep your chops up. So it's like for me, if it makes any sense or not, it's just how I feel, at least in the moment, is that if you play a lot and you either have the inspiration or you have the practice, and they don't much come together, but sometimes you will get that magic, you know. And hopefully I get a little bit in each video, enough to catch somebody's attention. And guys, you know, my whole channel it started as me just saving ideas for when I'm dead and gone. My grandkids will be able to say, hey, that's my grandfather. You know, either he sucked or, you know, wow, granddad was playing, cowboy or whatever they call it then, you know, Gen X blues or something, which would be boomer blues now. I don't know. I love all music, guys. I love classical music, blues, Latin. I love it all. I love every bit of it. Whenever I pick up a guitar, everything that I priorly liked, except for Pink Floyd, of course, it changes, and it's what I like is what I just played. I'm not saying that I'm good. I'm just saying that there's something that wants out that I hear in my head that I really love, and to get an idea that, think Marooned, Pink Floyd, you know, something like that. I don't want to be David Gilmour, but man, he's a major influence. He's the reason I'm like, all right, I either get a drum set or get creative and start all over with something new. And that's what I did with the guitar. 2018. My son had plenty of years with guitars, so I wasn't completely out not knowing anything about guitar when I picked it up, as a side note. And I've mentioned this before. I knew some chords, so it's not like I was a prodigy. Oh man, that slipped out wrong. It's not like I knew, like into 2018, when I picked up and I was actually playing chords. It's not like I learned those in 2 or 3 days. What I knew was just from fiddling around, but I didn't know much. If you go back and you watch those first videos, I couldn't even bend a note. But I knew a couple chords. I had no idea about scales. I had no idea about pentatonic, and I didn't know anything. But once the pentatonic box thing, and I kind of got used to that. And then from playing, messing around with, with these different scales and songs, using my ear and getting familiar with the fretboard, I kind of tell in a quicker sense where the half step will be rather than the whole step. So when I'm moving if that makes any sense, where my hands around. So anyway. So I've been rambling. I digress on all that. So someone asked me a question, like how I use my looper, and can a looper like a Boss GT1 or whatever do these layers and stuff where you can put these songs together? To a certain point, yes, and I did answer the guy, but I told him I would show him how to extenuate that to where you can do things a little bit longer, like have the looper keep going like I do, and you just layer over it where you can do octaves and make it sound like you're, like something else is changing, but it's not, it's just looping. And like mainly my stuff right now is me learning to explore soloing, and I use just loops. I don't make a chorus and then do like a hook. I don't do any of that. I just play, and you know, until I find the day that I upload a video goes, okay, I got it. I'm a guitar soloist now. That day will probably never come. But man, you know, it's just that feeling of doing, like just now playing. It feels good to play that. Sometimes when I get the note and I can feel that it's reaching, the bend is reaching that note, and that emotion just pulls out. Good. Mistakes are going to be there, as long as for the most part it's not like a train wreck, you know. And I feel like I've got something out of it, you know. And then again, that's when I like to share. Like I'm scatterbrained and ADHD, so you have to forgive me. But like I was talking about earlier, how I started these videos to upload from my family and all. What happened was people started commenting, and then I started meeting people, and then I started getting a little bit better, and then learned about some Power Director where you could do these overlays, and then learn how to use the DAW. Now, I don't know how to use the DAW really. I use the DAW, the Reaper, like a sequencer. I don't use it like a studio musician would, which would go in there and punch in till you get that perfect solo. You know what I mean? I don't do that. I make the solo live as I go, and if it's not right in one spot and I'm not happy with it, I'll start the whole thing over again. Counterproductive, yeah. So that's why people say, will you put a CD out or whatever like that? I feel bad because I wouldn't want to charge anybody for something raw and unedited, you know, like an unfinished product. And I know some people are into that though, and I mean I am. But you know, to put something like that on Spotify or and then, you know, there's always going to be that group. Not that I care what other people think, but you know, if I'm going to put something out there, I would like it, you know, for it to be my best. And I'm still not at that point yet where I can freely solo without being at least self-conscious about what I'm putting out there. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to point the camera around and show. The guy knows who he is. I can't remember the name now right off bat. He's got a little palm tree. On the John, no, I don't want to say the name and screw his name up. Two short names though. Really cool guy. Very kind. So, and I think I've shown this before, and I linked him to a video, but I don't know much other than just using it as the sequencer. So he would have to get the Reaper set up first, and there's videos out there to show you how to do that. And once you learn how to arm each thing, I'm not very good at making tutorials. You guys know that. I'd have to like completely just sit down and make a video like that, patient, and put it together. But I'm just going to turn this camera around and show the guy in case he sees this part of the video of what I'm talking about and what I do. Okay, so let me turn this part around. This is the front-facing camera on this phone, guys. You have to deal with, bear with me here. Okay, so you can see right here, I only use 3 tracks here. But if you double-click here, once you get your DAW open, if you double-click over here, right-click, you'll get, this thing will pop up this little box. Then you're going to press this little red button right here. That arms it, okay? And then you can mess with your right and left volume down here and stuff like that. But mainly just concentrate on getting that on and then pressing FX right here on the bottom right there. That's where you're going to tie in your Valhalla. You'll download that separate. You'll have to watch another video on how to install that. It's like 2 files you unzip and you stick in your Reaper VST folder. It's that simple. And then it'll pop up. You have to look for it when you pop up under effects. You'll see it. Then you can go in there and just get it how you like the sound, you know, on your monitors. You want to make sure that this part right here is between, I use it where it's between 18 and 20, no more than that. And that may be right or wrong. That's just how I do it. And what I do is I let my looper, I arm it on one of these tracks here and just let it play for about 5 minutes, 6 minutes, however long I want it to be, and then I stop it. Then what I do is I unpunch that red record button, and then I go hit another one and hit record. Down here is where you start recording, right here on the bottom, the little red button there. Boom, I hit that, and then now I'm listening to it as it's playing, and it's going to record anything else that I play over it. And then I record over it like that. It's kind of like a sequencer if you guys are familiar with keyboards like me. And then I do that. Then I arm a track and turn off that one, and then arm the next one, hit record. Then I turn the camera on and I point it at myself, and then I solo over it. That's it. That's how I do it. And I know this isn't detailed, but I wanted to get a video up anyway, guys, showing you guys what I do, or how I do it, and how easy it is. So, sorry, and I am in a little camper. Forgive me. Lighting's kind of bad, but it's raining out here, guys. I'm going to show you out the door here. Yeah, look at that. It's a rainy day. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close the video up. It's kind of crazy, huh? But anyway, I won't say I didn't get one up this week. It's been 9 days again. I hope to get back on track. Like I said, I've been babysitting my granddaughter, and I'm really enjoying that. Blood pressure, that last visit 2 months ago or so with my doctor, said it was up. I kind of noticed the past couple of weeks it was really bad. I got some aspirin yesterday, so I'm taking that. I see my doctor again here in about a week or so. I got to make an appointment. I was supposed to do it today, and I got sidetracked and forgot, so I got to make an appointment. Hopefully, it'll be before I run out of my medication or have to call more back in. But so I can get on either blood pressure medication or something, because it's really taking my anxiety. Every heartbeat at night, I get afraid. My whole bed's shaking. And because that eardrum ruptured now, I can hear when the blood pumps, it sounds like whoosh, 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 all night. It drives me nuts. But anyway, so that's about it. Yeah. So I got to see you guys again. Every one of you, all of your channels, all beautiful. Thank you for uploading and sharing. You inspire me. I hope my channel does the same. And to see you guys soon. Best wishes to you all. Much love. Rusets high. And stay you. Peace.